Guys, welcome back to a property that's now called Butler Grange in Darlington. Really pleased to have you back here. As you'll see, the renovation's finished and people have actually moved in now. It's really nice to be here. We can see out onto the village green. Previously, as you'll see from the videos before, this was just shuttered up. It was in a really bad condition. It was an eyesore for the community. Now it's a fully fledged property used for 16 to 18-year-old children who are in between leaving care and going back into independent living. As you'll see from the layout in this communal room, it's a really nice, warm, safe place to be. They've got some games, activities, a massive TV, and I know that down here in the evenings, they're all here spending time together, having a great time. It's also an excellent place for them to get some support work in and some care and attention also. We'll show you the rest of the building, and I think you'll agree with us, it's come out really good. This is one of the ones that we're really proud of.
So just as a recap, this property was a care home with C2 use planning. We were approached to purchase the property as it really fit the need for the provider who we've now got in here. It was quite a lengthy planning process for us to get the correct change of use for supported living. And now what we see is from a lot of the charities that we work with, this is the kind of model that they really want to adopt, whereby we've got independent, self-contained spaces with a nice, spacious living area with the studio, the bed space and a kitchenette, the ensuite through, but in a communal setting, so this still has a 24/7 care provision. So it really allows the tenants to have an independent living experience while having somebody on hand to help in any way, shape or form and give them the support that they need. So it's really great to be back here and see it all up and running, how it's been decorated, made to feel like a real home. We've got all the core values for the care provider displayed on the walls, really nice artwork that gives it a bright, homely feel. The property's broken down. There are studios on each floor. There are 11 separate units of accommodation, some of which are studios, some are self-contained one-bedroom flats. There's office space for the staff, laundry rooms, as well as the communal lounge and kitchen areas that you've seen earlier.
So we're here in one of the studios and I think you'll agree it looks great. The furniture's put together well, the decoration's curated really well. Even down into the kitchen we've got an air fryer, utensils, salt and pepper and everything that someone needs to start living an independent life. Supported housing is exactly that. This person that lives in this exact studio is one person that's going to receive great care, it's going to receive great support and is going to have a chance to have a successful independent life. We need to replicate this one thing thousands of times across the country for this to have a material impact and really affect what we're trying to do in the UK. We have a growing demand for hubs like this across various regions of the country, alongside the dispersed accommodation and other types of accommodation that you've seen. It really comes down to doing this one thing right and replicating that again and again and again. And I think you'll see from the mission that we're on, this property, this room fits into our bigger picture and our overall game plan to make a huge impact where we can.
I'm Louise Williams. I am the development lead for the Rock Solid charity for supported accommodation for 16 to 18-year-olds. The site is to teach the young people how to live independently as a semi-supported accommodation. It's absolutely beautiful. We've done such a great job getting it to a high standard of accommodation for our young people because we want them to be able to achieve those best outcomes and have the best possible start to their independence journey and transition. Seeing the building from the very start when it's been empty, and it was empty for a long time, and it was having that vision of what we wanted to do with it, how we wanted to create the space and the feel of the project. And it was working alongside yourselves and the building contractors to design and change rooms and make it work for us and get the most out of the space. And it's been a lovely journey to have from start to finish, and we're just absolutely overwhelmed and by how it looks now from that start date, coming around from the first time, seeing the empty building to the wonderful high quality standard accommodation that we've got today. So I'm proud of being in it from the start and coming in and interior designing the layouts, you know, working with you guys to colour kitchens we wanted here, how we wanted that to look and how everything was to be placed, and it was all done smoothly, and we're just thrilled with the results. I mean, every young person that's come around for a look and to potentially come here to be accommodated in this supported accommodation provision has just been wowed from the moment that they've walked through the door. You know, they've been absolutely thrilled with the studios and the design and the quality of the furniture and everything that we've put in here, from the decoration, pictures, and everything they get. They've just been absolutely thrilled and they just can't wait to move in.
Our part of this solution is providing the property, and that's only a fraction of the way to going to provide the overall solution. What it really comes down to is the excellent work and the deep work that's done by the providers that look after the people that are in these properties. They really do make sure they have everything that they're going to need to live a successful life, down to a box of food to get them started, down to in the bathroom you'll see there's all the utensils and everything that they need in order to do well and keep themselves in a great condition. Here, this room has been curated for one of the young females that's going to be moving into the property, and it feels like a really nice, safe, warm, clean, successful place to live. And we just know, because of the wonderful provider that's in this property, that the girl who lives here is going to receive the very best level of care and therefore the very best chance of living a great life. So we're at the finish of our project in Darlington. Thanks for coming with us along the whole journey. You will have seen it from start to finish, from being a derelict, boarded up building, an eyesore for the community, to what it is today, a fit for purpose home for children leaving care to receive excellent support and a great start to independent living. It's been an excellent journey, and there's lots more of these projects in the pipeline that will bring you along for the ride with us.